Good morning, both. Am I audible? Are you able to hear me? Yeah, just don't call me sir. Call me Naveen. Okay? Just call me Naveen. That is enough. I'm Naveen, Naveen SRUSTY. Okay. Need to speak whether you actually few more people need to join. Meanwhile, I'll just give an introduction of mine. Kiran, are you able to hear me?
Yes, Navin.
Yeah, thanks. Divya, how about you? Divya, kindly unmute and answer so that
Yes, Naveen, you're audible.
Thanks for the confirmation. And few more people need to join actually, almost all. So every day people will get encouraged. Actually, today is the first day, so people will join little later sessions. Okay. Okay. So before that, I would like to give introduction of mine. Okay. I'm Naveen Kumar Srusti. I'm having overall 12 years of SAP consulting experience with a different roles. Clear? I have started my career as an SAP end user. SAP end user, almost all overall experience. If I say that overall experience I'm having, overall experience, I can say that I'm having 17 plus years. 17 plus years of experience. In that, I am having 10 years of 10 years of SAP end user experience, and almost 7 plus years of SAP consulting experience. Okay. And currently I am working for a one of the Fortune 500 company as a project manager. I'm working as a project manager. Clear? So, and when it comes to, I have started my career as an end user. Okay, as an end user, as an specialist, accounts payable specialist. Okay, and as I said that I have changed several roles, and I have worked as a different migration specialist and all those stuff. And currently, as I said that I am working as a project manager. I'm working as a manager in one of the leading organization. Okay, and apart from, and I have involved in my in throughout the 7 years, 7 plus years, I have involved in several several implementation projects. Okay, next rollout projects, rollout projects, support projects, support projects, and migration projects. Currently, I am handling four different projects. Out of that, one is a migration project and two rollout projects and one CFIN. So there is a one more tool, one more product called in SAP. Apart from SAP FICO, we have a central finance. So recently, I have shifted to that particular project, CFIN project. Okay, this is not related to FICO. So currently, I'm taking care of four different projects, as I mentioned. Okay, migration projects and as well as one rollout project and as well as one CFIN project. Clear? And I have completed my MBA and I'm double masters MCOM, and I am certified, globally certified. I'm FI certified, FI SAP AG, certified from SAP AG on FI and as well as CO. Both the certifications I have completed. And apart from that, few black belt certifications also I have completed. Clear? This is about me. This is about me. Clear? And when it comes to, sorry, when it comes to trainings, I am having 11 plus years of training experience. 11 plus years of training experience of SAP, and almost all 16 years or 16 years of academic experience, academic training experience, academic training experience. So this is 11 plus years is related to SAP, and this is nothing but your accounting, academic accounting, and cost accounting, and income tax papers. Income tax papers. On this, I am having a 16 years. Apart from this, SAP, I'll take an additional sessions on accounting, corporate accounting, like corporate people, accounting, cost accounting, and income tax papers I'll handle. Clear? This is about me. Okay, before I proceed, I would like to ask any questions from your end. Any questions? Any questions? What are your expectations from this particular course or whatever it is? I'll give you 3 minutes. If you can have a questions, kindly raise it. Yeah, please go ahead with your questions. What are your expectations from this particular course, right? Why you want to join this particular course? No need of any introduction of yours. Just you can raise your concern randomly. Yes, please. No questions?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah, please, Divya. Go ahead.
So after completing this 5 months of duration of this training,
Mhm.
SAP, um, how far the opportunities are available for the very fresher candidate having a career gap and no MNC experience at all?
Not required any, I'll tell you that. So before I start anything onto SAP, okay. Okay, and one more thing, I will first of all I would like to give the clarity on. So normally this is before I give answer your question. So this is whatever we call. It's not SAP. It is SAP. Okay, it's not a word. Okay, it is a abbreviation. SAP. First correction we need to make out of. Majority people they'll call it as in SAP. No, it's not a SAP. It's a SAP. What it is an abbreviation. It's an abbreviation. Okay, it's an abbreviation. So what exactly SAP stands for? First, what is SAP? I'll explain everything. S stands for systems. Okay, S stands for systems. A stands for applications. Applications. P stands for products. Okay. SAP stands for systems. A stands for applications. P stands for products in data processing. I will tell you what do you mean by systems, what do you mean by applications, what do you mean by products, but never ever use as a SAP. Why? Because this is SAP is a German product. It is developed and it is a German product. It is a German software. Germany software. Okay. In native German, majority, like we have a native language, right? In the same way, in native German, SAP means, if you are saying it as a SAP, which means it has a pig. Okay? Normal SAP in the sense pig. So never ever pronounce it as in SAP. The first correction. Need to be pronounced it as a SAP. It's not a word, it's an abbreviation, clear, and it is a German software. In Germany, normally in some of the Germany places, native places, they call SAP as a pig. In English, it is a pig. Okay. What is an abbreviation of SAP? S stands for systems, not systems. A stands for applications, and P stands for products in a data processing. I'll explain what do you mean by systems, what do you mean by applications, what do you mean by products, and what do you mean by data processing. Now, I'll come to your questions. So how are the opportunities? How are the opportunities for the freshers? For the freshers. Okay. Next one. And who is having a career gap, right? And who is not having MNC experience? MNC experience. Any other thing you want me to add?
That's it.
That's it, right?
That's it.
So
Yeah.
again, for fresher in the sense, for example, no experience. What do you mean by fresher here? No experience, no work experience, no work experience. Clear? So freshers, no work experience in the sense, again, I'll tell you, if you don't have any sort of experience, you finished your graduation or you finished your post graduation, clear, and you are hunting for a job, clear, then first condition, you have learned SAP codes. You have learned SAP FICO codes completely thoroughly, and you practiced very well. Okay, SAP FICO codes, and you are completely fresher. Means just passed out. You don't have any work experience. Just finished your graduation or a post graduation in 2025 or whatever it is. Clear, and you don't have any experience. So you have completed SAP FICO course, right? From a repeated institution, and you are having a complete skill set. Okay, but what would be the opportunity? There is a myth in IT environment, whoever consider as a freshers, so they will have a very less opportunities. I accept. So for freshers, completely freshers, there would be 25 to 30% opportunities are there. That's it. Okay, only 25 to 30% opportunities. But again, how we can increase these opportunities from 30% to 100%? In the sense, then freshers who have completed their post graduation or a graduation, and they have completed thoroughly SAP FICO course, right? And as I said, that only 25, but they need to do SAP global certification. I'll explain about what do you mean by certification, how we need to enroll, how we need to clear, and all those stuff. So okay, they need to do SAP, they need to do in the sense, they need to write exam, SAP global certification. So our course, whatever course I'm going to cover, that will help in clearing this certification, right? So whenever you are considered as an SAP certified, so it is, the opportunities will increase from 30 to 70%. 30 to 70%. So what is the requirement of the certification? In the sense, whoever are freshers, clear, if they do certification, then it would be added advantage. Is this clear? Next one. Hope, did I answer any questions for freshers?
Um, yes, Naveen.
Mhm.
So is it mandatory to have certification?
The opportunity, yes, again, I'm telling you, if you may get 25 to 30%, then probably you got an opportunity. You have applied, say, you have completed your course, correct? You have completed your course, you did your post graduation or a graduation, and you have completed this particular course, and you have uploaded your resume in Naukri or any other job portals. So you might get a calls 100%. In the sense, see, opportunity, how the employer will pick, in the sense, out of 100 employees, only 20 to 30 employers will pick your resume because you don't have any work experience, because we are going to mention, correct? But how they will understand, okay, you have a skill set, it doesn't mean that you have completed a course from any reputed institution. It doesn't show that you have a skill set. So they don't want to waste their time to conduct interviews, because they need to spend some amounts on that, on interviews, every interview. So we need to highlight. So then when we do a global certification, for only freshers I'm talking, so global certification, right? When you updated that certification in your resume, then they will, whenever a resume, whenever employer picks your resume, then they will understand that apart from your graduation, you will have a good knowledge on SAP certification, SAP. Clear? So if you mention I have done an SAP FICO course, in the sense, again, I'll tell you this particular course, 6 months or 7 months course, clear, or 5 months to 7 months. So people, you can see hardly, for example, 20 people are joining in this particular course. Last day you will find hardly 2 or 3 people will attend the sessions. They paid fees, they pay full fee. Okay. Few days they will attend, and after that, due to some XYZ reason, they won't attend, they won't continue. So they will consider that, okay, I'll listen to the recordings. Clear? So this plays a certificate. So mandatory to do the certification. Yes, for freshers, I will advise to do the certification. Only for freshers, not for experienced people. Is this clear?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. So whenever I say that career gap, means career gap in the sense nothing but experience. Am I right?
Yes, Naveen.
Career gap in the sense already you've started working and you are having a 1 year or 2 years or a 3 years experience. But in SAP, see, in SAP, one thing, as I said that, what is the success mantra in SAP? What is a success mantra?
Practice.
Yes, exactly. Success mantra is, so we, as I said, okay, we don't require any programming knowledge, any programming knowledge. Okay, any programming knowledge. We don't require any logical knowledge, 100% logic, any logical knowledge. Okay, what is required for functional module? I'll tell you what is FICO or any or any other modules. Okay, so we need to focus. We need to focus on the sessions and practice. And practice and practice and practice. So what is the limit for practice? Sky is the limit for the practice. Means what I want to say is, see how many times I need to practice. So again, it all depends. Person to person, it's a different. So I may remember few things here. What is the why I am saying practice, practice, practice? Because majority things, as I said, that not required a programming knowledge, not required a logical knowledge. In the sense, what does it mean? Majority things we need to remember. 60% things we need to remember. Clear? How we can remember? In the sense, only the way if you do practice more and more. Clear? So for someone, if a person like a dumb person like me, if I practice for 100 times, then only I'll remember the things. That too not 100%, hardly 20%. And if I want to remember 60% in the sense, again I need to do 100 times practice. So the person like who can remember the things of 10 to 15 times practice, that is enough. But here it will be there. Continue, you need to practice. Continue, you need to practice. Clear? And again, as an advice, I will advise how we can remember, as I said, that practice. But same time, how we can remember the things in the sense, whatever you are learning, simple, whatever you are learning, whatever it is, what not only SAP, whatever you are learning, try to teach someone. Then our way of attitude, learning attitude will get changed. Clear? Only see, as I said that I am working from past 7 years, but still I will take a sessions. Why? Because see, if I am in a real-time work environment, I will restrict it to only one activity or 10 activities. But SAP consists of 100 activities. But I am involving in my day-to-day life 10 activities. If I want to quit this job and I want to switch into other job, then at that particular in interview, they will ask 170 to 80. Correct? But after getting a job, we will restrict it to only 10 to 30%. Clear? So that is the reason, only practice. If we don't have a time for practice, then I advise, not only here, you don't join anywhere. It's a better. If you're committed, you want to crack and you want to join as an IT, you want to see yourself as a software engineer, clear? Then definitely you need to dedicatedly give the time for your practice. Because again, I'm telling you, is it an easy or tough? I don't know the meanings of two. According to, I can say that it's a tough if you don't practice. I can say it is easy when you practice. Only you need to spare time for practice as much as possible. Clear? Dedicatedly, professionally, how much time you need to give? That I can't say because, as I just said, that you remember the things with the 10 practices, 10 time practice, or somebody will remember 20 or 30 or 40. So, according to, you know your brain pretty well. So, according to that, you need to plan. Hope you. So here, whoever is there, experienced people, okay, and with the career gap. So what SAP we have, again, don't reveal this. I don't want to share this in our group. So here, experience in the sense, for example, you have a career gap. Career gap. Okay. So here in SAP, we have what we have few projects called freelancing projects. Freelancing projects. Clear? See, for example, you have involved in this particular course for 5 to 7 months. Okay, 5 or 6 months, whatever it is, 7 months. So you have learned lot of things, and now you know in and out of SAP, for example. Then what you can say is whatever career gap is there, 3 years or 4 years, you can say that due to you have worked on freelancing SAP projects. There are a lot of companies are there who are providing freelancing projects. Means, what do you mean by freelancing projects? You are not going to work dedicatedly. You won't go to office, right? It will be there work from home. Clear? There will not be any payroll, right? No any offer letter or any relieving letter, right? You can say that whatever gap you have, you can mention that we have worked on freelancing projects, right? What you did. So whatever course I will explain, I'm going to explain, because in our course we will do only real time things only, not any what we call historical things. We won't do only real time data only, we will do it. So whatever project we are going to do, you can convey the same thing to your interviewer. So whoever is having a career gap not related to, okay, then they can mention after interviews. Again, I said that yesterday also, after completion of our course, so we are going to conduct 13 mock interviews. 13 mock interviews we will conduct. Okay. According to your performance in 13 mock interviews, we will help in preparation of your resumes. Will help in preparation of your resume. We are not going to do any fake, right? Everything will be genuine. That's it. Everything will be genuine. We are not going to do any fake kind of things. Clear? So we are going to conduct 13 mock interviews, and we will give you interview questions. There are n number of interview questions, right? So cracking interview is not a big deal. Again, I'm telling you. Clear? Sustaining in the project is a challenge here in SAP environment. Clear? So whatever freelancing project you are going to mention, that is whatever our course project we are going to do, you can mention the same. And we will prepare a resume according to your mock interview performance. Clear? So there will not be any problem if you have a career gap. Whatever may be the career gap, 1 year or 6 months or 10 years or whatever it is, we can cover that. Any questions? Any questions?
No, Naveen.
Okay. So that's the way we can cover your complete experience, career gap, like that. Clear? And next one, you mentioned it as a MNC experience, correct?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. So MNC experience, no way concern, because SAP Indian companies also, Indian local companies also using SAP. Clear? So not required any sort of MNC experience. Clear? If you are working for an accountant, for example, or any other domain you are working, right? So if you, as I said, that if you are joining you join this particular course, and 6 months or 7 months you uh, like practiced like anything, and you gained a lot of subject, at least 50% subject you have gained, right? And you are able to attend all the 13 mock interviews, and 60% of score you have made here, okay, 13 mock interviews, then definitely, okay, then definitely they won't consider. So for example, I'm working for Indian company called for example Naveen Group of Industries. For example, there is no company. Okay, whatever maybe I worked it as an, for example, Navin Group of Industries, and my profile was something different, which is not relevant to finance and accounting. Finance and accounting. Okay, so but they are using SAP, or they are not using SAP also. They are using a Tally or any other outdated Edwards. JD Edwards is a ERP. This particular company is using, and you are working as a some XYZ profile, not relevant to finance profile, not relevant to SAP profile. That's it. Okay. But what we can do, as I said that, okay, you practiced very well. 13 mock interviews you have clear, and we are not going to change anything. Your company name will be the same, whatever your designation. If you are working for some company, you worked or you are working, so we are not going to change the designation. We are not going to change the designation, right? That will be the same. We are not going to change your payroll, right? Same payroll it will be there, same designation it will be there, same company it will be there. But here, whatever work you used to do, right, your roles and responsibilities, that we will change. That's it, in your resume, according to your practice and performance in mock interviews. So whenever you have applied a company called, for example, Wipro, okay, you have applied a SAP consultant job in Wipro, what they will do, first they will check your skills, nothing but your interviews, and you have cleared everything. Next, they will ask you to upload your documents, right? Your experience documents, your whatever it is. So whenever you have uploaded your experience documents, company documents, so what they will do, they will give it to third party to inquiry. Third party, okay, third party or their own inquiry team. So what they will do, BGV, we will call it as a background verification check. So that team, what they will do, they will send an email to this particular company, right? What they will ask, did this person worked in this organization or not, right? So whatever payroll he has provided, pay slips, that is the same pay slips he was having, right? And what was his designation? That's it. They won't ask you what you worked, what you didn't work, and all those stuff. They will check only you worked in this particular organization or not, right? What is your payroll, whether you whatever PF and payroll, it is a genuine one or not. And sometimes they will ask designation. And SAP is having all the designations. No need to bother about your designation. And they will ask one more important thing, any disciplinary actions. This is the only thing they will check. If you are having an experience, non-MNC experience, that's it, they will check. Clear? Any other questions? Hope I have answered all your questions.
Navin, one more small doubt.
No problem.
So what if any person have done 6 months customer service?
Mhm.
So
Again, I'm telling you, you said that customer service
yes,
experience, correct?
yes, yes.
So 6 months or 1 year, whatever it is. Customer service in the sense, in SAP also, we have a support projects, correct?
Okay.
As I mentioned, I have involved in implementation project, rollout project, and support project. So support project is nothing but one of the customer service one. So we can map according to your SAP support project experience. Hope you got me.
Okay. So can we mention, for suppose I'm doing right now SAP FICO thing, right? So
Yes.
after completing this, can I mention that I have done so and so months in
Yeah,
customer service?
you can. So customer service, instead of that, I have involved in support project.
Okay.
Clear? Here we call it as a support project. What support? After completion of this particular course, you will understand where to map and what to map and how to say.
Okay.
Clear? Customer service is there in SAP because it is also product. SAP is also a product. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Raju Sriram. I think you've joined now. Hi, Raju Sriram. Am I audible to you? Uh,
Um,
yes, please, Raju. Kindly unmute and speak. Just, I want to just take any questions from your end, like what?
Nothing, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So, may I know your experience, Raju?
Logistics experience, sir. 4 year
Logist
service.
4 year services. Okay, great.
Uh, uh,
Fine. Not an issue.
hmm.
Yeah, Kiran, any questions from your end? Any questions from your end?
Oh, Navin, but I have 2 years experience in Accenture. Already,
Sorry, you're
I
having
have 2 years. I
two
have
years.
2 years experience in Accenture as
Okay,
an content moderation.
okay.
So, is this very useful to the SIP?
That's what I'm saying. Thing, sir. If you want to see your self, see content moderator. Again, I'm telling you. See, as you said that Accenture you worked Accenture, right? Accenture is having 70% of out of whatever projects are there in SAP. 70% projects are on SAP only. You got my point? 70% projects on SAP only. So if you mention you have a content moderator, clear. And again, as I said that, again and said that SAP is having all sort of designations, clear. So if you, again, it's all thing depends on your practice and how thoroughly you are learning, clear. So what we can do at the end, as you said that 2 years or 3 years, so we can map to your designation. We can map, however it is not relevant. For example, it is not at all relevant, content moderator, whatever work you have done, it is not at all relevant to your this one SAP, but still we can map your content moderated as a support project only. Again, based on your practice and performance in interviews. Interview in the sense, whatever interviews we are going to conduct. 13 mock interviews. Is this clear?
Yes, Navin. Thank you.
Yeah. So clear. Again, I'm telling you here anything we can map. But again, it all depends upon your skill set, how you are learning learning SAP, how subject skills you are having, and how you are performing. Means again, it all people, lakhs of people are doing SAP course in the market. Lakhs of people are doing course in the market, but out of that, 100 people are getting success. Only 100 people are getting, lakhs of people to hundreds of people are getting success. Why? In the sense, what is the major disadvantage, why people are not able? And again, those thousands of people, lakhs of people are giving a negativity, in the sense only they won't practice in a correct way. They won't practice in a correct way, and they are not learning correct subject. Practice in correct way, and they are not learning real time correct subject. They are not learning correct real time subject. That is the impact. Lakhs of people are doing, and it get clear, people will join in a great enthusiasm, but that will not get continue till end of the course. Till end of the course, lot of things will come in between. Clear? So if you are continuing that tempo till end of the course, then definitely you will see yourself as a software engineer or SAP consultant. And how about the perks? Again, at the end, we need our perks only. How much package we are going to get. Clear? Again, based on if you are a fresher, things will be different. And if you are experienced and how much years of experience you are having. Okay, Based on that, what is the IT industry is having? For example, a fresher is there who has completed his graduation or a post graduation, right? So definitely, again, they are getting, then the salary starts from 7 lakhs to, again, I'm telling you, it's a tentative, company to company, 6 lakhs to 8 lakhs. Company to company, it has varied. But as per the norms of industry, so this is current situation. This is, and experience. For example, I'm having 5 years of experience. 5 years of any non-SAP experience means not consulting experience. 5 years of experience, clear, with 5 years experience with a package of, for example, the end user level, we will have maximum of 7 lakhs, right? On this, you can expect, from 12 to 14. 12 to 14 lakhs. Again, it's a tentative, but again, current market situation, this is the criteria. It may more, it can be more, it can be less. 5 to 7 experience. 3 to 4, you can expect what would be the in between range. Clear? So here, again, I'm telling you, package is not a constraint in IT environment, right? If you stick on one organization, normally that is the reason IT people will shift organizations very frequently, because if you change very frequently, the packages will go increases. Clear? Normally at the end of the stage, they will stick on to one particular company. Initially, they will check. But again, I'm telling you, again, what kind of job, if you, after learning this particular course, clear? So not only particular course, there are two types of jobs available. SAP end user, okay, SAP consulting, SAP end user job and SAP consulting jobs. Clear? SAP end user, if I want to work as an SAP end user, as I said that I have started my career as an accounts payable specialist or accounts receivable, so don't require any SAP knowledge. Don't require any SAP knowledge. Okay, basic. Okay, it's not required any SAP knowledge. Clear? And need not to do this particular course by paying these much amounts. Need not to pay this course. Need not to do this course. Not required to do this particular course. Clear? But you want to work as an SAP consultant, nothing but it's a software thing. You will get a designation as a software engineer or senior software engineer. So mandatory need to have SAP knowledge. Two types of jobs. So here, see, if I am started my career as an end user, so what happens is, in the sense, if your experience increases, if you started your career as an SAP end user job, any accountant or anything, experience increases, opportunities will decreases. Opportunities will decreases. You won't find those many opportunities in end user level. If you increase your assistant manager or associate manager or manager, senior manager or a project manager, so your opportunities you won't find that much. It's very challenging. But here it is a different. Here it is a different. As experience increases, okay, opportunities don't go with the spellings, will increase like anything. Will increase like anything. So what do you mean by that? For example, if here 100 people are there, 100 people are there at manager level or experienced people, 15 years experienced people, for example, I'm saying 10 years, 10 or 15 years, 10 to 15 years. So how the opportunities? 100 people are there, okay, who are having this one. So opportunities will be, openings would be 2 to 3 or 2%, 2 to 3%. Okay, if I take same thing here, means only 3 opportunity, only 3 people can fit, and rest other 12 people won't get it. So same thing if I take same experience in IT side, SAP consulting side, okay, 10, 15 people are there. Out of this, 100 vacancies will be there. 100% opportunities. If you just upload in a portal, job portal, very next day, immediately you will get a calls. So as long as your experience increases, okay, the opportunities will also grow at consultant level. But when it comes to end user level, who are working at an end user level, so the opportunities will also go down. Because everything, packages and all those stuff will go down. And here again, for example, I don't want to work after 15 or 17 years, right? I don't want to work anywhere, any company or any organization. So here you will be considered as an idle, unemployed. Means I have completed my some age. I want to work for only 50 years of my life. 50 years. When I get a 50 year, I want to leave the organization. I don't want to work. But here I will not have any opportunities to do. But here, for example, you have worked, and you don't want to work after 50th year of when you reach 50 years. So here we have a lot of opportunities like, okay, like freelancing projects. Means you are working for your own, you are not working for any organization. Directly you will work for your client, freelancing projects. Or you can prepare, we have a documentation here. We can prepare our own functional specification documents. Lot of opportunities will be there after retirement also. Till last day of your life also you can work if you are having a good experience, good knowledge on this. Means you can earn like anything. Majority people, right, after 15 years or 12 years of 13 years of experience, majority people, clear majority, I can say that in the Hyderabad I saw where they are working as a freelancing. They will involved in any training, corporate trainings, or they will take freelancing projects, right? Travel, they will travel to other countries and they will take sessions over there. Like that, we will have a lot of opportunities. Again, I'm saying it is applicable for all, maybe or may not be, but opportunities will be there till end. That I can say that. Here, the opportunities will be get freezed. That's what I want to say. Yeah, any other questions? Any other questions?
No, Naveen.
Okay, so hope it is clear. So let me come to my subject now. What we are, okay, good to go, right? So here, I'll tell you. Okay, this particular batch classes would be from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Okay, these are the regular class timings from 8:30 a.m. Initially, I won't take 2 hours, okay, or 2.5 hours. Initially, I will take only a 1 or 1.5 hour. That's it initially, right? Initially, in the first 2 or 3 weeks. Clear? Next one, when I start my session, I'll give reserve a time for queries, your queries, 8:30 to 8:45. Clear? 15 minutes, whatever may be the time. First 15 minutes, it will be reserved for your queries, right? And if you don't have any queries, then I'll start my sessions. But I always encourage not to ask the question in between the sessions. Clear? Park your questions. Okay. After, like, for example, 8:30 to 10:30, then initial level I'll give 10:15 to 10:30, or whenever we are closing, last 10 minutes, I'll give again a reserve for your queries. Clear? If you have any queries, then you can ask in that time only. Park it, make a note of it, or whatever it is, you can do it. But in between, if you raise a concern, then the topic will be get deviated. That is the only concern. Clear? And next one, we are going to cover both. There are two products. Okay, there are two products in SAP. Again, I'm telling you. Now we are having SAP ECC. I'll explain what do you mean by ECC and everything in depth from basics to depth. Next one, S4 HANA. Okay, these are the two products. These are the two products. For example, you can see car, Ford car, right? What was the Ford car? What they said is, so till 2025, okay, Ford car, now in India, you won't find any Ford cars. Clear? Till 2024 end or 2025 first month, okay, they have stopped production long back. They have stopped production long back. Almost all in 2018, they have stopped production. But from 2018 to 2024 end or 2025 starting, okay, they have given a support, means spares will come whenever you are using a Ford card. Some spares are having a challenge. Then they will provide that spares. But after 2025, you won't get any spares related to Ford and any service centers. 2025, because it is outdated. In the same way, SAP is having a product called ECC, which was introduced in the year 1972. I'll explain about history of, okay, this is what is there in ECC, and they came up with the new features with a product called, this is a product, old product, and this is a S4 HANA is a new product. I'll tell you what do you mean by S4. Okay, in the year 2013. Okay, S4 HANA was introduced in the year 2013, and ECC was introduced in the year 1972. Right? Majority companies. Okay, so what SAP said is 2013, they will close this product by 2025. Initially, when they launched this S4 HANA, what SAP AG said is, SAP AG is the company, what they said is they are going to close ECC product by 2025. But due to pandemic, they have extended up to 2028 or max 30, 2028 or 2030. Means after 2030, okay, you want to see ECC product in SAP. It will be completely closed. So, but here till 2830, ECC is available, right? So here earlier, for example, 500 companies are there who are using ECC. 500 companies who are using ECC. Out of 500 companies, hardly 200 companies are shifted. Our 200 companies are shifted as in today. 200 companies I'm giving shifted to S4 HANA. Other 300 companies still they are using ECC only. Okay. What is the deadline? Till deadline, what is the deadline? They need to shift from ECC to S4
2030.
2030 max to max. Means so till that they will use ECC. So, but now we are in 2026. So our course may end up to June or July, for example, right? And you will attend interviews. So whatever interviews you are attending in that, so the client may use ECC, the client may use S4 HANA. Correct? If I teach only S4 HANA and I made a perfection, I have given a complete knowledge on S4 HANA, and your client is working on ECC. Right? And if you say that I'm having a knowledge only on S4 HANA, then definitely they won't consider your resume. Correct? And same time, I'm showing only ECC, not S4 HANA. Because as I said that, okay, till 2030, we will have a ECC. So I'll teach only ECC and I won't teach S4 HANA. As I said that 200 companies are already migrated, and whatever interviews, you don't know what are the companies are already migrated, and you are attending interview, right? And that interviews belongs to this particular customer. And they have already migrated to S4 HANA, and you said that I don't know S4 HANA, I know only ECC, then they won't consider your resume. So to overcome that difficulty, in this particular course, we are covering both products. We are covering both the products. ECC and as well as S4 HANA in depth, both in depth. So once we complete the course, then you will be in a situation, in a position to work on ECC environment and as well as an S4 HANA environment without any junk, without any problem. Exactly. So that is the reason I have mentioned here. We are going to cover SAP S4 HANA latest version 2023. I'll tell you what are the different versions are there, right? SAP S4 HANA version, we are going to cover that to latest version, right? Next one, we are going to work ECC 6 also. ECC 6 with EHP 7. This is the latest version of ECC 6. Clear? Now they didn't come up with any version, right? So what I'm going to do, as I said that we will have two servers to practice in our daily class. Okay, what are they? One is ECC server, and next one S4 HANA server, S4 HANA 2023 server. Okay, so this server, ECC server, okay, I'm going to provide for your practice. I'm going to provide for your practice free of cost, which will be included in your course only, which is included, and it is very, again, I'm telling you, I'm not going to provide what we called general server. I'm going to provide dedicated server, means only our students will practice in that, not outsiders. Our only SRUSTY technologies, students only practice in that, not outsiders. Clear? You can get outside 500 rupees per month or something else, but what happens is they will give the server access to hundreds of people, right? If one person changed some configuration setting and you have started practicing that, so if one person changed the setting, in the sense, you will end up with what we called error. You can't do continue your practice because someone has changed a few settings and you got affected, and you can't do continue practice. You will end up with the bulk errors. And if you ask the same question here, sir, I'm getting this error, in the sense that is not a configuration issue. That is someone has done some changes because of that, and that is he's not relevant to our class student. He's outsider. Clear? So if I want to go and enter into that server and I want to check, in the sense, it will take a lot of time. So that is the reason this particular server, even the dedicated server, we are giving ECC also. ECC server, only our students. If someone is changing some setting, I can track that issue. And whoever changing some settings, then definitely I can catch them. So that is the reason you can practice very smooth without any problem, right? And S4 HANA server, this is not provided free of cost, because we are spending a lot of amounts on S4 HANA server, and this is a chargeable server. This is a chargeable server. Okay, again, this is a chargeable dedicated server. Only our students will practice, not outsiders. Clear? If at all any issues you are getting in this server, then definitely I am the responsible, right? If you are getting errors in other outside servers, then I am not we are not the responsibilities. Even our consultant, basis consultant, technical people also not able to track that, right? So two things just I mentioned in the material, this one also. So we are going to give ECC EHP 7 with the GST version. Okay, so this is the latest version. Okay, students need to practice in this. And S4 HANA version, this is the latest version 2023. Clear? And from my end, what is the server I am going to provide? Server connection of ECC 6 with EHP 7. By default, providing from our end, my end in the sense. And when you are going to, for example, today we have started this, okay, by first week or second week of February, you will get access of your servers. Clear? For practice. If you want S4 HANA, then you need to pay the amount additionally. So that again, I'll tell you, it's a reasonable price, 5,000 dedicated server for 6 months. For 6 months, you need to pay 5K, which is not included in course fee. Okay. If you want to take, again, people will provide outside servers. They will charge less than that, or 2,000, 4,000 or something for 6 months. You can take it. But again, if any bulk error is coming, then we are not responsible. Because again, why I'm not responsible in the sense, see, somebody has done the changing. He has given 100 people. Somebody has done the changing. I can't go there, access. I can't check it. So here, what I can do, all the access we will provide, so we can change. We can check who is doing some changes. Clear? That is possible. So it's again up to you whether you want to take this server access or not. Again, we are going to work from day one on this server only, S/4HANA in our class. So ECC server, which is, even though it is, I need to pay the amount to vendor, right? So, but still you are going to get this server access from February 1st or 2nd week onwards, right? This is about server. And next one, absence. For example, you want to review your classes and you're absent and you missed some sessions, right? And how you can review. So recordings will be provided. Recordings will be, every day class recording will be provided immediately or very next day. Clear? And I mentioned limited period. Limited period in the sense till end of your course plus additional 3 months. Till end of your course plus additional 3 months. The recordings will be available for you. Clear? So how you are going to get class recordings in the sense, you are going to get the class recordings, okay, will be shared through in Drive, or we have our own YouTube channel. In that you are going to get it. Or we are planning from app, actually SRUSTY Technologies app, if it, because that is a little costly, expensive side for us. So, but still I'm trying to get into a place as an app. So you will get either Drive or a channel or an app. As of now, for all the batches, we are available in Drive and as well as in our YouTube channel. Clear? So every day, immediately after the class, it will be get placed, okay, or very next day you will get it, right? Next one. Material also provided by material. It will, as I said that earlier also, I'm not going to provide any post-mortem material of my first batch or a second batch. No, every day you will get your fresh material. I will prepare as on that particular day, because lot of changes are coming in SAP. So all those changes you will get in your batch. Clear? And that will be available in your material. So I will prepare Excel material. I'll prepare Excel material for that. Okay, and that will be in simple language, a layman's language, right? A layman can also understand that particular language. So every day after the session or very first hour of next day, you will get to your. So my request is, so keep a separate email, create a separate email ID, okay, for this particular course, because you will get n number of materials every day. So just you can download it. You can uh, keep a separate email ID. Don't merge with your regular emails. Clear? Because till end of the 5 months to 7 months, you will get everyday emails material, right? You can download that material and you can follow. So my request is just create a separate email ID only for this particular course. Clear? And value additions apart from that FICO, what are the additional things we are going to give? It's not part of a course, right? So example, we are doing FICO, but apart from that, additionally, ABAP technical classes we are taking. ABAP technical classes we are taking. If you, okay, again, I have mentioned here in the bottom also, you can see in the bottom, I have mentioned, I'll show you that. Okay. Not here, I will show you that. So here, what is, I have, see, what is the project we are doing? Whatever we are doing, that is nothing but functional module. Whatever FICO is there, this is called functional module. Okay. I have completed this course. What would be the opportunities? What would be the opportunities I will have? So I can say that, okay, you have done completely thoroughly FICO from my end. Okay. So again, I'll tell you why people are getting failed in interviews or in the project, in the sense this, if you have only knowledge on FICO functional module, okay, then you will have only opportunities of 50%. 50%. Because earlier I used to teach only FICO for last previous batches, I used to teach only FICO. Okay, but majority people are getting rejected or they are getting selected, but after that, on the job, they are facing some challenges. Okay, so to overcome this difficulty, I have added one technical session, technical classes. Okay, that is nothing but ABAP. I'll tell you what is ABAP. So earlier it was not a part of our again earlier also, now also it's not a part of our course. So one external faculty will come, and they will take these sessions. ABAP, few sessions I will take, and few sessions, remaining sessions, the ABAP consultant will come and they will take a sessions. Okay, this is a value addition. Okay, you are not going to pay any additional fee for this. I am going to pay for that external faculty. Clear? Why people are getting it? Because mandatory now. It is mandatory to have a knowledge on ABAP. How much? 100%? No, at least 30% knowledge. We need to have a technical. This is called technical sessions. This is called technical class. Clear? So, and apart from that, apart from technical class, if I'm having ABAP knowledge and FICO functional knowledge, is that enough to cover, to crack interviews and to get settled in our environment? Again, I'll say no. Again, we have introduced project sessions. Live project sessions, right? So if you have knowledge apart from your FICO, if you have a knowledge on these things, then additional 50% opportunities will increases. Understood? If you are learned and have completed my certification and everything in FICO module, and I'm ready now, in the sense, probably that may not be sufficient. Some or other way you will get a challenge. You will face problems. So to overcome that challenges, we have introduced additionally, so ABAP sessions and project sessions. These are not part of your course. We are adding additionally this, and you are not going to pay any extra amount for this. Clear? We are going to pay additional amount to external faculties. So same thing I have mentioned here. Clear? Apart from here, this thing. Okay. Value additional, example, ABAP technical classes. Clear? As I said that our class timings would be 8:30 to 10:30. Clear? So this ABAP sessions, technical classes, normally it will be conducted. Again, you are dedicatedly joining this particular course, in the sense some sacrifices you need to do. Clear? I won't disturb my regular classes Monday to Friday classes. Clear? So I'll continue my regular things, but not now, after 3 months or 4 months, we will have this ABAP sessions and project sessions. Clear? Then probably Saturday and Sunday we need to spend an evening sessions. Clear? And that is the reason I'll expect you should be flexible to attend these sessions, right? And apart from this ABAP sessions, we are going to conduct project classes. This is very, very important. Every student has to attend. Clear? This is again 45 hours of ABAP sessions we will have, 45 hours of project classes we will have. These two are additional 90 hours. 90 hours of additional classes we will have. This is not part of our course. Again, I'm telling you, our course is only FICO. But what is our motive is, only if I complete FICO, that is enough for me. Okay, you will pay the amount and you will go from here. After that, your headache. You can, if you rejected in some interview, I'll say that you didn't practice. Clear? But that is not my criteria. More important is you need to be placed in organization, plus you need to survive long term in any project. So that is the reason we have designed this particular things. Clear? And when we will start a project session, after completion of 90%, means 4 to 5 months, after 4 months or 5 months. Clear? Next one. Regarding our class links, every week, okay, every Monday you will get a separate mail, okay, okay, from Zoom for Zoom classes. Only 1 week, the live will be there for one Zoom link, and after that again I'll provide one more Zoom link to your respective email IDs. Clear? So that is the reason I request to create a separate email ID for this Gmail ID for this course. And again, if you are missing something, email ID, a Zoom link, then you need to check in your spam. Clear? And same thing, class notes will be shared within a day time. Means once you are done with the class, so within by UOD you will get your class notes to respective whatever email IDs you have provided. Clear? So here this is a syllabus what we are going to cover. FI syllabus. Okay. So FI core SAP is having a hell lot of modules. SAP is having hell lot of modules, number of modules, right? Are we going to cover everything? No, not required. Our modules are FI, and FI also, what are the core modules? We have general ledger accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting, bank accounts, integrations. So these are the additional logical modules we are going to cover. Material management, right? As of now, if you don't know anything, leave it, not an issue. Just I'm explaining. SD, sales and distribution, right? So again, cost center accounting, cost element accounting, cost center accounting, internal orders, right? Clear? Next one, profitability. Next one, COPA, controlling and profitability analysis, profit center accounting. This is nothing but project. Okay, apart from this, these are the things. This is nothing but in your academics. You can say whoever are from BCom, they know that. Okay, in this is nothing but FI, financial accounting. This is nothing but your cost and management accounting. CO in the sense. So if you don't have a financial accounting, no problem. We are going to take a sessions on accounting also. Clear? Next one, we have a general ledger. So we have a n number of topics in general ledger, but I have highlighted only this highlighted, and I'm going to cover from a scratch to in-depth in general ledger. Okay, parallel ledger, documents split, currencies, and after that, accounts payable, accounts receivables, cost of sales accounting. This is a functional area, intercompany. Only FI we are going to cover cross company code. Okay, bank account management. I'll share this. You can check once. You can check this. So new asset accounting, both classic asset accounting we are going to discuss, new asset accounting we are going to discuss, right? So local reporting, local legal reporting, I'm going to cover taxation also. So Indian taxation, I'm going to cover GST. Okay. So for example, as I said that we are working for MNC, so it's not India. So GST configuration, if I show, how about others in the sense, if you thoroughly know GST configuration, then you can do any country's configuration. It will be similar. Clear? So if you know one country configuration, then you can do any country's configuration. Next one, we are going to cover TDS, withholding tax, right? And after, when we are going to cover taxation in the sense, after integration, I'll tell you what do you mean integration. Clear? So we are going to see additional modules, like not only FI and CO, we will have MM. MM is nothing but 30% of MM, materials management. SD, nothing but sales and distribution. PP, production and planning. So we are going to cover 30% of materials management, 30% of sales and distribution, 30% of production and planning. So in a resume, you can say that I know FI, I know CO, and I know MM, materials management, sales and distribution, and production and planning. Clear? And apart from that, SAP came up with a new application called Fiori Apps. Fiori apps, it is came up only in S4HANA, not in ECC. So each and every topic I'm going to show Fiori apps. So nothing but your app, how you will see in your app, WhatsApp, right? Your Zomato app. In the same way, we can use SAP also through apps, right? And every topic, as I said, that GL, here I mentioned, this is one topic, one chapter or whatever you call. Okay, so this is one chapter. This is one chapter. This is one topic. This is one topic. This is one topic. So in each and every topic, I will cover Fiori app. We are going to cover Fiori apps also. Clear? When it comes to our CO syllabus, right? So it is nothing but your academic cost and management accounting. If you forgot your cost and you don't know what is cost and management accounting, definitely we are going to cover your academics also. We will give you a knowledge. So what SAP is required, that much knowledge you are going to get. Okay. So CO organization structure, general controlling. So as of now, it looks like a new for you. I'll share this Excel sheet. to a respective email IDs. So kindly check, and according to that, you will check. So these are the different topics we are going to cover. So as I said that real-time project sessions will be covered. Again, I mentioned not part of our course. So when we are going to cover after completion of 90% of syllabus, we will have a real-time project sessions. Only on Saturdays and Sundays, again it depends. Initially it will be there only on Saturdays, and after that again it will be there on Sundays. Next one, apart from this, ABAP technical classes, just now I mentioned, right? There are few ABAP IDOC, functional module, and all those stuff we are going to cover, validation and substitution. So as I said that few sessions I will take, and few sessions, majority sessions will be taken care by external faculty. So how much it is? Above 40 hours to 50 hours will be taken by external faculty, other faculty. Okay. And next one, our class participants. Our class participants are freshers, maybe freshers, whoever completed their graduation or post graduation or CA, CWAs, and all those stuff, CMA people. So, okay, 15% will be there in our regular class. Just qualified BCom, MCom, CA, CMA, CS, majority are there like that. And next one, whoever is having a domain experience, right? That could be anything without any SAP knowledge, right? Domain experience with SAP end user knowledge, they may also. And sometimes SAP already they are working as an SAP consultant, but as I said that they will work only little things in their real time. So they want to switch to other companies. Then they need to have a more knowledge. So they will join. Clear? So already SAP consultant who are already working as a consultant, they will also join the course. So how much? There will be a different 10 to 15%. Okay. And here I mentioned not possible to resolve your project errors, in the sense already people who are working as SAP consultants, right? And they are facing some challenges in their real time, right? If they are coming up with their real time questions, then that is not possible to cover. Clear? Only in the project sessions I'll try to cover that. Clear? And again, I'm telling you here, this particular course is, again, this is old batch one. This is your fast track one. 5 months plus, approximately. Again, it may extend it to 6 to 7 months. Because of my project sessions and technical sessions, it may increases 6 to 7 months for your batch. Okay. And again, I said that central migration project I will cover from ECC to S4HANA. Okay. But central finance, it's again, I'll tell you what is CFIN and all those stuff. Okay. As I said, see here, weightage of syllabus, subject 50% in real time, and ABAP classes 25%. Project classes and interview discussion. Again, I'll take interview discussions, almost all 20 hours of interview discussions. I will prepare interview questions. Okay, we will discuss on interview questions, 25%. Okay, so if you are not attending these sessions, if I don't take these sessions, then you will finish only halfway. Majority institutes will do that. Clear? But we are covering additional 25 to 25. Okay. And system requirement, I'll tell you, if you have a laptop or a desktop, then to install the server, you require to install SAP server, ECC server, you require 8 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk. Okay. ECC 6 with EHP 7 GST version. However, we are going to give, it's not required to install the server, because however we are giving ECC server remote server access. So don't require, it's not required any specific configuration. Clear, everyone? So I will stop here. I'll give a pause here. I'll stop here. So before I proceed, any questions from your end? Any questions? Am I audible?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah. Any questions from your end? Any?
Um, From my side, no, Naveen.
Okay, thank you. How about others? Kiran and Raj.
No questions, Naveen.
Hope you got the clarity.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Raj? Raju or Sriram? Okay, silence I'll consider as a no questions. So tomorrow, if you people are joining, let me know. Or just WhatsApp me if you have any queries. Clear? And we will continue tomorrow. Means this is not, don't consider this as a demo because I have not given any what is SAP. So our regular classes will continue from tomorrow. Today I have given a syllabus, clear, and I'll share this. And again, I request you to create, if you are continuing the sessions, but tomorrow onwards, few more people will join like this. Okay, create your email IDs if you are continuing the sessions, right? And let me know so that I'll share this today's recording and as well as the syllabus. Okay,
Sure, Naveen.
yeah, thanks a lot. See you in tomorrow's session.
Thank you.
Thank you.